So this is not going to be a lot of talking. I just want to show.
I want to get to this because to me, I'm flat out outraged about this. I know you know about this, Tony. Egyptian Christians have reportedly cancelled Easter celebrations. This follows the two bombings of Coptic churches just a few days ago, with 44 people killed. I say the terrorists have won, and I think that's appalling, Tony.
Well, Stuart, I don't think they've won yet. Look, this targeting Christians in Egypt and the Middle East more broadly is not new. In fact, while it's troubling, it was the standard for the first 1,000 years of Christianity. And guess what? 2,000 years later, Christianity is still moving forward. And the reason is, while it's unfortunate that here in Egypt, they will not be publicly celebrating Easter or the Resurrection Sunday. That, in fact, is what gives us the confidence to go on in the face of great opposition, the confidence of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and the fact that we too can have life after death if we simply place our trust in Jesus Christ. And so that's why the church goes on in spite of the persecution. And it should be marked, the church there began by one of the disciples of Jesus Christ, John Mark, who started it in 55 AD. And what's significant about it is he too was a martyr in 68 AD in Alexandria on Easter. And so this is a special holiday, and we here in the United States should be praying for our Christian brothers and sisters, not only in the Middle East, but all over the world.
What can we do politically about this? Granted, we pray, well, got it, but what about the political action? Can we do anything?
Great question, Stuart. Absolutely. I think President El-Sisi is, I haven't met with him. I look forward to meeting with him. I think he's doing more, certainly more than his predecessor, who was aligned with the Muslim Brotherhood. But look, we cannot act like Pontius Pilate and wash our hands and walk away from the situation in the Middle East. It was the policies of the United States.
That's Renee. It's just. Four hours online. I'll do it, baby.
Welcome to Camtasia. This sample project will provide a quick tour and get you started. If you're looking for more in-depth tutorials that will walk you through the entire process of recording, editing, and sharing your videos, check out the video tutorials on our website. Right now, you're in the Camtasia editor. The editor is made up of the timeline, where you can arrange and edit your clips, the canvas, which is your video preview, and the tools panel, where your media is stored, along with shapes, animations, effects, and more. At the top of the Tools panel, there's a button to launch the Camtasia Recorder, a tool that captures all of the action on your computer screen. When you're done recording, each clip will be placed in your media bin and on your timeline. If there are parts of your recording you don't need to show, you can trim them from the end or cut them from the middle. If you'd like to add other media, titles, or effects, drag them when you're done recording.
Rosie. Precious.
Each clip will be placed in your media bin and on your timeline. If there are parts of your recording you don't need to show, you can trim them from the end or cut them from the middle. If you'd like to add other media, titles, or effects, drag them from the Tools panel to the timeline. If you choose an effect, such as an animation or transition, the clips on the timeline will highlight, showing you where it can be applied. While you're working on your project, use the canvas to position your media and preview any edits you make. You can use the Properties panel to fine-tune your media and effects, such as positioning an object to an exact location, rotating an object, or even changing its scale and opacity. When you're satisfied with your video, produce it either as a file on your computer or share it directly to popular web destinations. Now it's time for you to try. To get started, experiment with this sample project. Try deleting or adding clips to the timeline, or maybe add a transition or effect to something that's already there. You can always open a fresh copy of this project from the Help menu. When you're comfortable, start a new project to create your very own video. If you're looking to do more with your project, like adding animations, quizzes, or even importing your own video, check out the tutorials on our webpage. Thanks for watching. Location.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what exactly is going on. Yeah, so what I wanted to do was, let's do a little fun video, okay, of my reactions to some things. Who really? I know you don't really care, okay? I get that. I get it. But just entertain me for a second. I mean, what do you got to lose? So, I'm doing a little search here for Mayor Nichols' and Mayor Nichols' Attorney and the Mole. All right, so there is no mole. All right, so I gotta tell you, this cracked me up when I saw this yesterday or the day before. Okay, so here we have Seattle, the Seattle attorney. He goes on a press conference. First of all, okay, I'm sitting here at home. I'm watching Judge Judy. Okay, and I'm hearing Cairo 7 News talk about something big is happening at 5:30. The mayor's office, and then they laid it out. And I know liberals, I know them, so I knew exactly what was going to happen. Cairo 7 was setting you up for they were preparing the table for the mayor's office and the attorney. So here's what happened. Apparently, allegedly, 20 years ago, Mayor Pervert Murray, Mayor Murray, I call him Nichols, that's the governor. Mayor Murray, Ed Murray, apparently raped some underage kids 20 years ago, allegedly. Now, that on his face is bad enough. I mean, just to have somebody come up and say, hey, yeah, this man raped me 15 years ago. I mean, do you know how, I mean, what you'd have to do to be that type of person? Okay. The news media is complicit in this because they came out and they made it sound like he was going to just drop a bombshell on us. And I'll tell you, it landed dead flat. Okay. Now let me try something else. Mayor Murray, attorney, YouTube mole. That should do it. All right. So it's a doctor's note too. It's funny. So I'm sitting here and I'm hearing the way the news media is setting this up. Okay. And I'm going, hold on just a second. And I'm saying to myself, this is funny. This is rich. Okay. This is rich. Okay. So they're going to just set it up perfectly for him to really make excuses. Now, listen, here's how it starts. Okay, here we go. Here's how it all started. Okay, so here comes the slick attorney, right? Everything's all in place.
Given the circumstances, I felt it necessary to respond, especially since today we learned what I consider to be game-changing information. And I want to share it with you. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that unfortunately,
it's a terrible camera angle. I'm sorry about the audio.
It's the product of a complaint. It's something I've had to respond to. It's not something I feel comfortable with. Previously, as you know, false allegations were brought against the mayor. He was pushing the marriage equality. They're found to be false.
Here we go. First red flag. He comes out, first thing he says is that he attacks the people who were allegedly raped. So he says, this all came out when the mayor was pushing for equal protections for marriage, and that the people that were the plaintiffs are well, don't you know they're just right-wing anti-gays. Watch.
Law enforcement and not worthy of being published by the Seattle Times.
I don't know why it's doing that.
These accusers were aligned with
Here we go. Here we go. The accusers were aligned. So let's first I don't know why all this crap is going on like this. Oh my God.